Hello, welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Larissa and today I'm going to react to another video that was recommended by one of my patrons. This time it's also a historic video, but it's about the 20th century, which I think is really interesting. This video was recommended to me and it was 36 minutes. Normally I don't recommend to videos by choice over 30 minutes, so keep that in mind if you want to recommend something. But I mean, this was only 6 minutes and the video seems really interesting. As it is quite a long video, I might make some cuts in between when I don't have like too interesting reactions, but I am gonna watch the full video. I'm actually super curious about this video. Like, I'm always thinking in my mind like, oh, how did this look like 100 years ago, or what was that like? And I think this is like actually lots of pictures and just footage of that, I guess. So I'm gonna watch it now. I don't fully know what to expect, but I'm interested, so let's watch it. So we start at 1901. It's like actually crazy how much the world changes in such a short time actually. Like, if you look at all the carriages and just the stuff in the background, the outfits of people, are like the big things, are those like buses? Can't really read what it says. I don't know why children in black and white are always kind of creepy. Oh, now we're going to 1905. National Motor Museum. Okay. Still looks very much the same. But yeah, it's only 4 years difference. And a different location, I think. That's kind of funny. I never thought about it because, of course, those horses need to drink and eat. So they just like have these water things there for them, I guess. Because they're everywhere. It's so interesting that this is just real life, because these days we only see this shit in films. I barely ever see footage of real life back then. Oh, cars. There's cars now, okay. Just looking for the horses, but they weren't there. It looks so busy though, like with the amount of cars and especially the big ones. Ah, 20s. You can immediately see that the quality of the footage has slightly improved. Like, I know the cars don't go that fast, but I don't know, it feels so chaotic. Because there's not any lights or something, so they just go. So the ads on the buses. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's also like, I love the clothing style because it's so like, I don't know, it's so fancy. I would love to get that back someday, but on the other hand, I'm like, literally everyone looks the same. So it's also kind of boring. Oh, 1930s now. Like, this is actually less than 100 years back now. Like, every 10 years, just the quality of the filming improves so much. And I think what you mostly see a difference about is the cars. Look, they are way different now again. Can you imagine someone doing that in a big street now? It feels like it's mostly a compilation of the outside world. Like, I see a lot of cars, lots of people walking. So I feel like the streets are way busier than they are now. But maybe that's because I don't live in a big city. Like, streets are busy, but I feel like, okay, something's going on there though. So I think there's a reason for it to be busy. But back then there wasn't really anything to do inside, right? I mean, there wasn't TV, there wasn't watching TV shows, stuff like that. I feel like people would go out more. '40s and a new song. Like, I gotta say, if you compare like the new one, like the 40s with the 30s, you can see like slightly some different things, but not too big. But if you compare it with like the beginning of the video, I'm like, damn, in 40 years. Oh, color. It's so weird to think that my grandparents were born in this time. A little later, like 40 something. Like, it's always when you think back about like really early years, I kind of think in black and white because that's the only footage we see. And then suddenly it's colorful, but it's so weird how your brain does that. I mean, see how many children are outside. They're literally in line for the slide. Can't imagine that now. Cows. I love how these buses are like everywhere in every single timeline. But they just improve every time. It's like everything feels kind of peaceful. But I think that's also the music though. The 60s already feels so much more colorful, and I mean like in the outfits especially. The clothing style really changed. Oh wow. We're going into a subway. I think it's especially cool when you've been here because I kind of recognize some of the places. Actually, a lot of the places, but they're the same, but they're also not. Like, you see the buses everywhere. Like I said, every timeline, the first thing you see is one of those buses. I mean, this is the 70s. That's when my parents are born. That zoom though. Big band. I don't know, it just feels constantly so weird that I walk there. Like, it's not weird, but I don't know how to explain. 80s. I know it's because it's London, but the buses, like, I think that's the thing that we see most in this video. It's kind of funny. Oh, the 90s. That's when I was born. 99 though, so not really. Ooh, Les Miserables. So this is the last timeline we're gonna see. Like 2001, it feels like it's not that long ago, but that's also over 20 years ago now. Because I was 2 then. My brother wasn't even born then. Oh, so that was it. Okay. Interesting. So I feel like it took quite some work to put all of that together, but I think it's really well done. Like, from every time period, a few different things, and the only thing I had was like in the first 2 or 3, it was mostly cars. So at some point I was like, okay, I've seen the cars. But then when we got further in the video, then we also went in like the subway and we saw more of the people. So then it just got like more. So that was really cool to see. So it was a long video, but I think it felt shorter because it was just like the music was calming and then you saw all this footage of those people and it was just like calming, I think. It was like you kind of learned something, like how it was back then, mostly how it looked, mostly that. And at the same time, it's kind of calming to just sit here and watch it. Like I said in the beginning, I made cuts because the video is kind of too long to put in a full video. But if you want to watch the full video, that is possible. I'll put the link to the full video in the description so you can check it out for yourself and see what you think of the full video. Yeah, and then I think that was my reaction to it. I really enjoyed it. And like I said, it felt way shorter than it actually was. So that's mostly a good thing. So it was nice. I think it would have been cool if we had seen like up to now, but then of course it wouldn't have been the 20th century anymore. So did you like the video I reacted to? Then check out the full video or the channel or whatever. I'll put them in the description. And if you like my reaction to it, then please leave a like, subscribe, And it is possible to check out my Patreon too if you want to recommend a video, or if you ever want to get early access to show, want to see uncut reactions. There's a lot available on there. The link is also in the description, so check that out. And then that was it. Bye!